there. Yes, let's make sure you click. Oh, yes, and then you. Yes. Okay, let's resume.
Hi guys, DeeSims here and welcome back to the channel. And today I bring to you a decorating video. It's been a little minute since we had a decorating video, but I do want to talk to you about the elephant in the room. I have not uploaded in quite a bit of time, and that's because my computer got corrupted. So recently there was like a Windows update or whatever, and my computer just crashed. I literally was on the verge of losing everything. I was able to copy over 2 of my drives that has all of my stuff on it, including my mods folder, my channel stuff, anything that had anything to do with my channel. Everything was, I was literally about to lose everything. Eventually, I had to restore my computer. It took a whole day to copy all of my files and stuff onto new drives, and now we are back. So that took a very long time. It took 4 days to literally get the computer back running, and then it took another day to copy everything over and another day to get everything situated. But I lost so much stuff, and I've just been spending days downloading everything, trying to recover as much as I can and adding things back to my setup how I like it so I can record content and get some stuff out for you guys. Apparently it was an issue that I was gone. I'm just gonna say this: creators are human. Like, we go through stuff, we want breaks and everything. I've been super busy trying to prepare for the charity live stream that we just had on the 25th. I decided to take a 1 day off. The next day my computer completely crashed, and it took almost a week to get back up and running. But please just remember, creators are people. We have lives and we're not machines. I actually like quality on my channel. It takes me a little bit more time to get things out because I take time when it comes to quality, and editing and stuff does not happen overnight. It takes hours and hours and hours to edit, and it's a lot of work. And I mean, sorry, the last time I did not upload like this, I was in a hospital. You never know what people are going through. So please try to give people some grace. Understand people enjoy the videos and they want things to watch and things like that. But when people aren't updating, just, you know, just be patient with them. Okay. Life is crazy right now. Your girl was going through everything. I was literally about to lose all my work, my mod soldier, all of my videos. Like, we wouldn't even had an intro to the video. So it took me some time to get back on my feet. And of course, I was talking about this a little bit on Twitter. That is where I post a majority of my updates and stuff. I say that all the time. If you don't have a Twitter, I'm sorry. That's normally where I frequent. I did forget to put it in the YouTube community post. But in the mean, like, honestly, I was just busy trying to get my stuff together and trying to get back on my feet with my computer crashing. So I'm just going to leave that right there. Leave that information there. I know I don't have to explain myself, but I just wanted to kind of like give information so people actually know. But yeah, anyway, some people were very hurt about me not uploading, and I'm sorry, but literally real life things was going on. But hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to the video. Today we are building the ultimate shopping center. I have been building this for over a month now. We started building this before Adventure Awaits was announced and released, and it is finally done. This is probably one of my biggest builds. I gotta add that on to the one of the biggest builds list. But this is the ultimate shopping center. It has 7 different shops and they are all functional. I'm so happy that this is all functional because that is something I strive for when I'm making community lots. I want them to be functional, and for this one in particular, I wanted this to be able to be used in any of my future series, current series, whatever. So we have a beauty salon that's going to be our hair and nail salon where your Sims can come and get their hair done. We have a clothing shop with actual functionality where you can go in and purchase an outfit and it will take the money out of your account. I will be showing everything at the end of this video. This is not an hour of building. I repeat, it is not an hour of building. The first 30 minutes of this is the building portion of this, and the last 30 minutes is me walking through everything, showing you stuff, how it looks in game, and giving you a breakdown of how you can set this up as a small business so all of this can function in your game. So just know, okay, it's not all building, and I'm gonna try my best to try to talk through all of it, you know, period. So after the clothing store, we have a wing stop where your Sims can come there and get some good eats, period. We have a candy store. I wanted to make something for the kitties, so I thought it would be perfect to make a candy store where they can come in and make treats. It's kind of like the perfect place to bring your kids when you need to get them out the house. You just want to spend some time with them. They can come there and make candy. And there's also a bubble tea shop there, so you can come and get all your little sweet treats. Super cute and colorful. And then we have one of the big builds on this lot, which is the Whole Foods grocery store. I've been wanting to make a grocery store for a long time, and it finally came together. And again, that is all functional. You can literally go to that grocery store and buy groceries and ingredients for your house. Then after that, we have a spin class studio. At first, it was going to be a yoga studio, but after Adventure Weight came out, I thought it would be great to have a spin class area. And then the last shop that we have is our paint and sip, where you can come and paint and sip on your little drink, period. So this is us literally building everything. Majority of this build was streamed over on my Twitch channel, so make sure you go over there and check it out. We have a good time, always building and having fun and things like that. Majority of this build was there. It definitely took some time getting everything together, but y'all, this is just perfection. I love when mods come together and they just make a unit. But this is pretty much the exterior of everything that you're seeing right now, and then we're quickly about to get into the shops. Starting with the Wingstop first, this was the first thing I did, and I actually spent a lot of time on this Wingstop because I personally made stickers and posters so we can have some custom art in here. I really wanted it to be in Simlish because I just feel like my Sims understand and read Simlish, so that's what I wanted. I just wanted this to kind of fit the vibe a little bit, so I made stickers for this, and that itself had taken like 12 hours. Like, it was a lot of work, but we ended up making them from scratch, and it was so much fun. I really enjoyed doing that. I really haven't done like recolors and making like stickers and stuff in a long time. That's honestly the max of where my CC making comes. You know, I can make some posters, maybe do slight recolor, some little stickers, little PNGs or whatever, but I can't do nothing else. I can't mod, and that's my limit when it comes to CC making. But I really loved how this turned out. Definitely was giving Wingstop. We did this live again on the channel, and a lot of people really loved how this came together, and I'm proud of it. So one thing I can say going forward with this whole video is each shop is literally going to be about 5 minutes of footage, because y'all, collectively I had over 12 hours of footage for this entire place. Like, this entire build, I had over 12 hours of footage, and I managed to get it down into 34 minutes. Like, girl, period. Chef Kiss, talk to me nice. Like, I'm so proud of myself. So just keep that in mind. It's not going to be very, very long. Look, we're already going into the next place, which is the hair and nail salon. I wanted this to be a place where if your Sims were getting makeovers or you had a special occasion, you could pretty much come here and get your Sims together. We did make a nail salon, hair salon duo in my series from Meet the Bentleys, and I absolutely loved it. I kind of wanted to make another one and add it into this shopping center and kind of make it so you kind of had like a one-stop shop between this and the clothing store that's next up. Like, girl, you could come here and get right, you understand? So we started out making these booths, and I just wanted them to have all of the hairstyling products and all of the gadgets and everything, making it look really cute and really worked in. And of course, our hair salon gotta sell sacred, girl, period. So we set up a little sacred area as well. I'm pulling out all of the little products so we could set that up. And it was just literally a chef kiss. I really love how this came out. I love the colors. It's nice and warm. We got skylights in the roof, so it's nice and bright and lit up in there. Like, girl, the pictures in here would be a one.
wanna tell you that I love you and much more, but I just can't find the words now. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but every time I open my mouth, I'm stopped by my pride, yeah. I'll be typing, then deleting. You must think I'm so confused. Baby, baby, if you only knew the truth. Need the moment, need the minute, just as bad as I need you, even though I'm way long overdue. So if you don't have the will to wait, then I don't wanna keep you. I've got so many things to say, need to tell you I need you. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but trust me, even in the silence, time will tell. Time will tell. Oh. Guess I blame it on my past. Used to plan the future way too fast. Why repeat it when it hurts so bad? Why repeat it when it never lasts?
Next up, we have the clothing store that I was talking about. And what I wanted for this was, I honestly was going for more of like a little boutique vibe because it's not big and I don't really want anything big. I think this kind of really gets to the point. I did find a mod where you can purchase clothes from mannequins on small business lots. Again, when I post this on my Patreon, I will be including all of the mods that I use. And once it's out of early access period, you guys will be able to, you know, get your hands on it and all that good stuff. But I did find a mod where you can purchase outfits off mannequins. I kind of think that was a little bit of a oversight with business and hobbies, because why not be able to purchase from them if we already have them, you know? But the biggest feature about this store is a mod I found where you can literally purchase outfits. It will take you to cast and everything. Each category costs like a specific amount of money. When we go through the walkthrough, I'll show you this a little bit more in depth and how it works, but that is the literal function of this place. You literally can say, okay, look, I got $200. Let me go to the clothing store and buy me a casual everyday outfit. And y'all, it works. And it's so good. It takes you in the cast, pick out your outfit, and it's just a little bit more realism. You know, it's so freaking good. I can't wait for y'all to see how that works in game. But this is just me going through, putting down all of the clothing stalls and racks of clothes, and definitely giving me that retail vibe. Oh goodness, Black Friday coming up too. But yes, the vibe was to go for between a boutique and kind of like, I guess like a little H&M or, you know, Forever 21 back in the day. I don't know, but it came together nicely and it functions really good. I tried to make sure I included every sim in here so you can bring anybody here. And yeah, everything goes together pretty nicely and it just perfect. Chef kiss. Moving on to our candy bubble tea shop. I kind of wanted this to be like the little Korean and Japanese markets that have like all the specialty snacks and all those kind of things. I wanted it to be super cute and kawaii for the kids and just like very colorful and stuff like that. So that's what we have here. We have the little candy area from the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies. We have the bubble tea shop that's from high school years. And we just put everything together. I did find the perfect CC to make like this candy wall. I don't know if y'all ever been to them big candy shops. I think they really do have a lot of them like in amusement parks and stuff like that. But like there's these big candy shops and it's nothing but candy. They also be like on the strips, like boardwalk strips and stuff. Kind of more of like a touristy attraction. It's like people could just go there and get, you know, whatever you want. Like literally your weight in candy, and you can make like little baggies and stuff like that. So I found the CC to kind of go with that. And everything just came together so nicely. This is the candy wall I'm talking about. And I just love all the colors. I love kids to be surrounded by colors. I don't know, maybe it's because I was raised by some teachers, but listen, the colors are just so freaking cute. I can't wait to bring my little families here and have them spend time with the kids and make candy. Super, super cute.
I think I need good chat therapy. My little safe haven of conversation, where we make space and ease our frustrations. Continuation for days and days, and I can just say it, no explanation needed. We just understand what we mean, if only through pictures and memes. Years together run deep in the glow of our screens. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy. Tell you all my secrets, it's safe to keep them. Sharing our dreams and the whys and reasons. Since our last conversation, my girl's been waiting. Any update on them, my salvation. When I wanna break down and crash out, they won't. That's what friendship's about. Failure or success, we're a circle of trust. Better send that text. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy. Oh, we listen, we don't judge, we keep it low. A place where you can be free. Free. In group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy.
Next up is the big one, the Whole Foods grocery store. Y'all, this one had me up. Okay, this one had me up trying to figure out, how am I going to do this layout? How am I going to make it look like a grocery store? It is such a big open space in the beginning. It's just, ooh. Floor plans can definitely be difficult. I know a lot of people hate building because the floor plans just be the worst part. But like decorating, we all can decorate. You know, we be doing our thing with that. But floor plans can definitely be very tricky. So one thing I did say with a lot of this is that I kind of etched out a lot of what I was going to be putting in each build. One thing I do when I'm building is I'll put like the key objects in each room, so I know first what that room is supposed to be and like what items I want to include in there. So before I got into putting everything on the shelves and everything like that, I went through and literally planned out like the layout of this grocery store. Grocery stores in real life have a dynamic way of how they route things. Like it's kind of crucial. They kind of stick all to the same set. but it's Sims. And we want it to be cute, aesthetically pleasing, and of course, functional. So I tried my best to add in little small things that kind of made it look like a grocery store. I did want it to also look nice, but this was very, very challenging. I'm not going to even hold you. This was like what I think I was scared of the most, because I don't know. I struggle with community lots and I'm trying to do more of them to get better. But girl, this grocery store was not it. But it's nice. It stressed me out, but it was worth it because like it definitely came together. The grocery store is where we have the bathroom on the lot. It's the only bathroom on the lot. So it just helps people getting in there and moving. The self-checkout areas also function as your ticket kiosks for businesses and hobbies for them to check in and stuff. So you will see Sims in here if they're not using a bathroom or viewing all of this vegetables and produce and stuff. They'll be checking in and out on them self-checkout stands.
Let's take this show on the road. Ish, different day. I'll be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, cop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job blows, boss be working my nerves. Clocked out at phone on do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls, the world is ours, so run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's effing go, Miami. Let's effing go, Chicago. Let's effing go, be more. Let's effing go, Houston. Let's effing go, Atlanta. Let's effing go, Tokyo. Let's effing go, Brazil. Let's effing go, London. Let's effing go, South Africa. Let's effing go, Korea. Let's effing go, New York. Let's effing go, Toronto. Let's effing go, Paris. Let's effing go, Nigeria. Let's effing go, DC. Let's effing go, Malaysia. Let's effing go, trees, new beach. We be out on the coast. Swimsuit, two-piece. Catch me doing the most. Eating good in Perry. Grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too late to slow down. No, do what I please 'cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home.
The next shop we get into is the Spin Class Studio. Now in the beginning, as you can see, I wanted this to be like very soft and with the aesthetic and all that kind of stuff. Girl, then I looked up them spin classes and they be getting down. I changed up the whole vibe based off all the pictures and videos I saw when I looked through Google and Pinterest and kind of made it fit the spin class vibe. Like, girl, they be having a good old time in there. Like they seem like they be having fun. You understand? But this is what we went with this one. Not gonna hold you, this build was very, very big. Once I got to this part, I was kind of getting a little burnt out. I honestly just wanted to be done. So we just get straight to the point. And even when I go through the walkthrough and I show you guys like all the stuff that's in each room and all the functionality and stuff, I mention that because girl, after that Whole Foods, I was trying to wrap this up. You know, I probably should have did the spin class and the paint and sip before I did the Whole Foods, but I was kind of going in order with all the shops we had in, but definitely went crazy with the RGB lighting and just setting up the mood and all that good stuff, and how they just be so intense in here. Like they be having a full-on party. Let me know in the comments down below if you ever took a spin class and was it fun? Like, did you enjoy yourself? Because I don't know, I feel like I would have a good old time in there. Like you would think they at the club, y'all. But no, I love how this turned out and everything, and I think we're honestly about to go straight into the other place, which is the paint and sip. Now for the paint and sip, it was about the vibes. Okay, the paint and sips definitely give me like the vibes like when you watch like all of the little rom-coms and they go on like little dates, like the little cooking with me's, the cooking classes, and the paint and sips and stuff like that. I don't know, I think that is just such a fun date idea. And I don't know, I could see Sims coming here and painting with each other, having having glasses of wine and just their little drinks and stuff like that. So I definitely was going for a luxury feel here, you know, definitely here for a good time, like not just to paint and learn, but you know, just like the vibes and being able to chill out with your friends or your loved ones or whatever and just have a good time. So that's pretty much what this place was. I did use best friends kit with the modern luxe kit, and made sure to use those rich tones and golds, coppers, bronze, all those kind of things like that. And I really loved how this turned out. So I'm gonna hush at this point and I'm gonna let y'all finish watching the rest of the build video, and then we're gonna walk through everything together and see how it all comes together. But if you watched till now, you know, girl, I appreciate you. Y'all, we are here. She is done. I have been working on this build for so freaking long. Oh my gosh. And she is officially finished. Now I know I probably already talked about this, so I'm gonna stop the yap, but I wanted to walk through the build with you guys, show you how I set everything up and how to make this even more lively and functional and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go through each shop. I'm gonna show you how everything looks in game, and then we're gonna set it up and see how it is when we have a sim visiting this place. So let's get into it. We have 7 shops. We have a hair and nail salon. We have a clothing shop. We have a wing stop. We have a candy shop, a Whole Foods grocery store, a spin class studio, and a paint and sip area. So we have all those things. We're going to go through them, see how they look, all the good stuff. I'm so excited to show y'all all this. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever. Okay, here's our first shop. This is our hair and nail salon. Y'all, I absolutely love how this turned out. It looks so good. We do have some skylights in, so it looks very blinding in here at the moment. We have 3 spa chairs where you can get your mani and pedis, also give like hand and foot massages. We have like a little waiting room, a waiting area in the middle, a little fake wash bowl, and then we have 3 hair styling areas set up back here. So your Sims will be able to come here and get their hair done, their nails done. So if you want to play into that and kind of keep things a little bit more realistic, but actually sending your Sims somewhere to get things done, I think this is literally the perfect place. And of course, we sell Sacred, girl. We always in stock. That's all I'm gonna say. Our next shop is our clothing store. Pretend these mannequins got on clothes. Okay, listen, it's late. Okay, so this is our clothing store. And one thing I've been wanting in my game for so long is a regular neutral looking clothing store that I can bring any sim to, for them to get like little makeovers or outfits if I have special occasions and things like that. And I found the perfect mod to accommodate this, but this is my favorite. Absolutely love how this looks, and it just looks so freaking cute, like a little boutique for all ages, all groups of Sims. Like, y'all, it's so freaking cute. I want to show you guys this. This is a mod. Everything will be linked in the description and as well on my Patreon, because this build will be on my Patreon with all of the mods on how to get everything set up and all that good stuff tonight or tomorrow. If you're watching this today, this comes out. If you're watching in the future, girl, it's already out there. Okay, period. So this is a mod. I'll put the creator on the screen right here, but basically you can come in here and you can purchase outfits. I absolutely love this so freaking much, because sometimes I want it to be realistic where my Sims either have to work up money or anything like that. Like, especially for my rags to riches, I would love when we get them outfits for rags to riches, we actually have to pay. So what you can do, you'll see this purchase outfit thing, and this comes up on some of the clothes that are on the hangers, as well as maybe some of the racks that are holding the clothes. I also have another mod where you can browse fashion. Now this came with high school years, where they can go in the bubble tea shop and they can look at clothes and stuff like that. I wanted that actual function. Like, I wanted my Sims to be able to go in and look at all the clothes. So as you can see, my Sim is in here and she could just browse through things. I absolutely love this. There's also different tiers of this mod if you want things to be cheaper or if you want things to be on the more expensive side. I have in the expensive one because I need my Sims to use up their money. And if I come over here and say a formal outfit, that's $450. It'll take us into cast and we'll be able to change up our Sims formal outfit, and it'll take the money out. Like, girl, it is literally the perfect mod. It makes buying clothes and everything feels even more functional. Like, I love it. We load it up into her formal wear. I can come in here and change her dress and put literally whatever I want on her from all of my CC and cast mode, and it'll take everything out. And y'all, it's so good. So I'm gonna put her in this little black dress and that'll be it. Okay, so if I have her come over here and I go to her formal, you can see that this is the purchase dress, y'all. Love this mod, literally chef kiss. I made sure that this will be welcoming for everyone, and I honestly just love how everything is. It is just so freaking good to have a functional clothing store back in The Sims 4. Next up is another place that I spend a lot of personal time on, and that's this Wingstop. So I have made some stickers that you see here, this Wingstop sign, and some of the art that you'll see inside I actually personally made, and girl, it was fun. Like, I actually love this. So if you do download this on my Patreon, you will be getting the CC that I created as well. So this is our Wingstop. This is a custom food stall mod by Insomnia. Insomnia makes a ton of realistic food from places that we have around us. There's like Wingstop, there's Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Pizza Hut, Popeyes. There's so many custom things. So if you're looking for some realistic food in your game, I highly recommend Insomnia. So yes, let's kind of go over some of the things that we have in here, but this is a stall. So one thing you'll see is I do have employees already coming in here. That is a new mod that I have installed. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in. I have a mod that auto hires NPCs for any lot, and it's free. But I think maybe for small businesses, I might take it out because I would like to have employees and things like that. But if that's something you really honestly don't care about, they'll constantly just come in here after a shift. I think each sim maybe work like 4 or 5 sim hours. After that, they'll just switch out. If you don't mind that, then baby, get the mod. Again, everything will be listed. So this is the Wingstop, and all of the art that you see on the wall, like the Simlish Wingstop and all of the like the flavors in Simlish and all those things like that. I made all of these posters and artworks, and y'all, it was so much fun. It took me a whole day to make all these. but I absolutely loved it. And I wanted some art in here. So this is the custom stall, and we kind of fit it in here. I did a player test this to make sure all of this works because I kind of wanted it to look like it was enclosed. I really wish we had ceiling wall pieces. Like, please, Sims, one day, please. When you come here visiting a small business or even owning it or whatever, running it, you'll be able to come here and order wings and order food. Again, this is all from Insomnia. So hopefully this works how I want it to work in small businesses, because this is a custom food stall. Putting on the business thing that says buy from food stalls, I don't know, it's a little iffy. So I guess we'll see today if they actually order from this and eat whatever. But honestly, it's more for your Sims coming to this place. You'll be able to control your Sims and tell them, hey, go ahead and let's order Wingstop. We're hungry, whatever. You're coming here for a date. If you're coming here just to get some food, if you don't want to cook them kids no dinner, you can bring all the whole family to your local Wingstop. So we'll come over here and get some hot honey rub wings. And this is just, I just love it. I love when mods can come together and make a nice functional unit. So here she just got her Wingstop. She can grab her food and she can sit down and eat. Excuse me, Wall. Thank you, girl. So yeah, she can sit down and eat. And again, this is perfect for you bringing your Sims here. Another place for them to eat. This is what I did similarly to my Chipotle. My Chipotle was very similar to this. We have like the Chipotle stall here, and then your Sims can come in here and eat and stuff like that. But I just love this so much. So they can order food and drinks from there. And I also have this thing by Ravasheen where you can buy drinks as well. If they wanted something like that, they can do that as well. So that's all the functionality. That's all the functionality in the Wingstop here. The next shop we have on our list is our candy shop. Now with Adventure Awaits coming out, I started building this before Adventure Awaits was coming out, but I thought it would be perfect to have something for the kids. Since we was getting so much kid content, I was like, we gotta build something for the little kiddies. Starting out with this Llama Scout table out front. You can actually purchase cookies from this. This is a mod I'm going to be using on my channel quite a bit when I'm starting Gen 4 of Barbie. I'm gonna have my Barbie in Girl Scouts, and she's gonna be like a kid, and we're gonna go to summer camp. It's a whole thing. Super excited for Gen 4 Barbie. Is gonna be starting on the channel very, very soon if you're watching this when this video comes out. But one thing I love about this table is there's two different types of tables. One where you can sell your own Girl Scout cookies as a scout, and there's a whole thing we have to do with that. But also the second one is you can just come up and order them. So say you don't have a Girl Scouts, you know, like the Girl Scouts, they not out, you know, they're at camp, they're at school. You can have these little tables out, and you could just come here and you can purchase your Girl Scout. I keep saying Girl Scouts because that's what I'm accustomed to, but your Llama Scout cookies. Let's go ahead and get us some Thin Mints. They'll show up right here in her inventory. She'll be able to, I believe, place them in the world, and then she'll be able to open them and eat them. Like, girl, boom, she can put these right back in here, and now she can eat these cookies. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I absolutely love this. It's small, but it just adds so much realism, because sometimes you just need you a Girl Scout cookie, okay? Going into the candy shop, I recently just finished the rest of the stuff you're about to see. I recently just finished in the last couple of days. Y'all, absolutely love this candy shop so freaking much, but I kind of wanted it to be like a candy shop slash boba tea slash, like, you know, like the little novelty shops where they have like special, like imported treats from like Korea and Japan, and have like different types of ramen and just like snacks and things that we wouldn't necessarily have in the United States, they have in other countries. That's what I'm kind of thinking of this shop. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit of everything. I wanted it to be super cute and kawaii, and I wanted to also have like functionality and stuff like that. So we have the little semi vending machines. They're kind of like Funko Pops almost. So like your Sims who, maybe if you have Sims who are collecting, there's another vending machine here that you can kind of come and get those things from. We have a candy wall, and then over here we have our functioning candy makers that came with the Sims 4 businesses and hobbies. So one of my business activities are going to be to create treats. So you can bring your kids here for like a cute little day trip out. Your kids can come and they can get candy and things like that. And if you also want to run this as a small business for yourself, you can trade out these shelves for some retail shelves, make some candy, and make some money selling them this way. But I found these little Simlish food items from like the mini mart. They was redone in Simlish, and y'all, I absolutely love them. These are different treats and stuff, maybe different flavors of treats that we don't necessarily have here, that have them in a different little sim world. So I thought that was so cute to have this little setup and it's staying. So the functionality, of course, with this is that you have a candy maker here, and of course you can come and order bubble tea and all that good stuff. Our next place is the Whole Foods grocery store. Now, I've been wanting to build a grocery store in this game for years, literally since Cottage Living came out. That was like one of my goals, but it is a daunting task. It is so scary. Okay, it is so much. I already struggle with making community lots because sometimes I feel like I lose my realism a little bit when I'm building community shops, but I'm trying to build more of them so I can get more comfortable with them. But I absolutely love this Whole Foods. Now, as a person who does not frequent at Whole Foods, but you know, I do respect it and I be in there when I can be in there, you know what I mean? I think this place looks really freaking good. So when you come in, you kind of have this area with your carts and your baskets, and then of course you have your little produce area. I feel like one of the best things about Whole Foods is their produce. So I made this huge produce section. A lot of this stuff is using using Serverinka's grocery store pack. So I did all of that. We got some ravishing food items in here as well. I found this new creator named Momo, and they make some of the cutest CC, and I absolutely love some of their aesthetic groceries that they made. So we kind of put those things in here as well. We got some small pantry items over here, and then I thought it would be a nice and bougie to have a little wine area. We have like some little specialty expensive waters, all that good stuff, little flour, and our little self checkout things. Now, the great thing about the self checkout areas is that they actually serve as your ticket terminal for your small business. So both of these are actually like the little check-in stands, and I'm hoping to see Sims actually use these to check in and out of this business. I am excited to see that. Now, you're probably asking, what's the functionality of the grocery store? Girl, I am happy to say that there's a mod by Boss Lady TV where you can get groceries literally anywhere. So this whole store, and you only here for this little bag right here. So you can come here and you can buy your grocery items. It will bring up your regular schmegular groceries that you would get in Hemford on Bagley if you have Cottage Living. I also have another mod by Ice Mun Mun that unlocks more of ingredients if you have cooking mods or you use any of Ice Mun Mun's mods, like things like that. You kind of find all of your cooking things in one. So I do use a little bit of Sonic and Serverinka, so some of their stuff is also in here. I highly recommend running both of those mods together so you can get the most out of your grocery shopping. But as you can see here, we can come in here and we can come and buy groceries. So it just makes it super realistic. You can literally bring your sim here to go grocery shopping when your simple living is, you know, kicking your butt a little bit. They even have things in here from Basemental, like buying cigarettes and stuff like that. So y'all, it is so good. I absolutely love this. It is amazing. Now, there are other mods where you can go grocery shopping, but I found that they were only limited to your home lot. So I think there's a mod by Sixum, and there's also a mod by Around the Sims 4 if you use the Seriously Cooking Overhaul. I don't use that mod, so that didn't work for me. But I believe Sixum also has a grocery store mod, but it's like a picture frame, but you only could use it at your home lot. So I found this mod. I thought it would be perfect for this. It's just a little grocery bag. You can come here and literally rack up on your groceries. And of course, I know you're probably asking, where's the bathroom in this whole lot? And it's here in the Whole Foods because we have more area. I made sure to add in an infant area and a toddler seat so you could bring the whole fam. You know what I mean? But period, this store. I absolutely love it. It was very, very scary. Very, very scary. I'm excited to see how all this works. I have only done a slight bit of playtesting. We're literally going to do all the playtesting together. So let's hope it goes well. We do have 2 more shops. Our next one is this spin class. Now, originally I was promoting this to be a yoga studio. We're going to have yoga classes, but with the new Adventure Awaits, I thought it would be nice to introduce spin classes. So at first I was going for something very cutesy and aesthetic. And then I looked online and baby, them spin classes be RGB down. It be dark. They be intense. they be doing the thing. Okay, so I kind of changed it up. Very, very simple here. I was not trying to do like too much after doing everything else and how it was very, very, very detailed. I just wanted things to get to the point. You know what I mean? So with this one, we have some posters and stuff around. We have a front desk. None of this does not function. This is just the core. But basically, we'll have someone who is teaching the class, and then we have 6 bikes for the spin class. So you can come in here, you can see yourself, your sim, they could be working out and all that good stuff. We have a little TV here if you want to kind of do some private workouts, because you can work out on the TV. And if you have the mod where you can work out from the stereos, we have a stereo here. And I just thought this would look so good. I absolutely love all the RGB in here, all of the colors. Everything just pops and is so freaking nice. And of course, our last shop is our paint and sip. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I've never done this before, but I have been told that with businesses and hobbies, you can run paint and sips. I'm excited to see how it all works. But basically, this is our paint and sip, and it was definitely hello, who got trash on the floor? I just built this. Anyway, we have like a cute little bougie, not bougie, I won't say bougie aesthetic, but kind of like a luxury aesthetic with this paint and sip. Is definitely supposed to be a time. You know, this is definitely giving brunch in DC. If you don't know, brunch in DC is like a red tie event. Okay, girl, they be going out. They be stepping out for brunch in DC. So we have us a nice bar here with some premium liqueur on the wall. And then of course we have our easel area. So I did include this bulletin that will help you teach classes. And because we have these items within the parameters, we should be able to teach the painting classes. Again, I've never done painting sips before. We'll see how everything comes together. But of course, that is the functionality for this shop. You can definitely attend a paint and sip class, or you can come here and get some drinks. You can run one. You can do all your little things. So love how this came together. Let's see how we set everything up and all that good stuff. Wait, I forgot something. I just saw it. So over here in this area, we have these sell tables. So if your sim needs an area to do some selling and stuff like that, something I normally do when I'm doing small businesses is I'll start my sims out on sales table to kind of build up their clientele. You know, we being creative here. So they start on the sales table. I even included this Home Chef Hustle kind of like van or whatever. This is a recolor. I believe it's by Around the Sims 4. So if your sim cooks and they want to maybe get into a restaurant or get into selling their food or whatever, this is a great place to do it. You could bring them to the shopping center and they can kind of do their thing. Also, it'd be really cute to bring your Girl Scouts here, because, you know, Girl Scouts definitely be staying out front them grocery stores. They know how to get you for real. And the last mod I want to talk about is this bike rental mod. I absolutely love this. But your Sims can literally come here and rent bikes, y'all. So I can have them come and rent a bike for 5 hours, 24 hours, or 12 hours. They'll have the bike in the inventory. They'll ride around, be able to do whatever they want. And then, of course, they can return them. And these are all just decoy bikes, so they're not getting the bike for free, you know. But I thought this would be so freaking cute. I absolutely love this mod. I played around with it a little bit, and it is so nice to have on community lots like this. Okay, y'all, but enough talk. Let's set it up and let's see how it runs. Y'all, I can't stress this enough. Please download the Small Business Mod by Luna Brittany. There's so many. There's the more employees, there's the more business activities and more visitors. It is just a staple with running small businesses. If you do not have those mods, definitely go and get them. Okay, that's why I have more activities and things like that. That's where it all comes in. So I'm just going to pick something that kind of fits the whole little shopping center, and you know, you can call this whatever you want. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and set up all the activities and show you how it should all go. Okay, and this is what I have set up. So we have Ask for Manicures and Pedicures. We have Be Styled on the makeup chairs. We also have Try On Outfits. Now, when it comes to the clothing store, it's more of a you thing. It's more of you telling your Sims what to do. I also will include a mod where you can actually purchase outfits off of mannequins and small business slots. So yes. Then we have order food from food stalls. Now I'm hoping this works because it is a custom food stall. We'll see how all that goes. We have make and drink a bubble tea and make treats. That is for the candy shop. We have the spin bike class, attend classes and lectures for the art studio, and of course, drink bar drinks for the paint and sip. So the grocery store, again, is more of a you thing when you bring your sim to the lot. So keep that in mind. We're not really looking for any target customers, anything. This lot is literally open for all people. The only thing you might want to look into is if you're running this is making sure you have employees who are going to work the specific objects you have on your small business lot. All right, I have my Sims here, Journey and her family, and we are going to this area. Now, I believe before we can even get into dealing with all this, I think we all have to come over here and check in. So let's come over here and get everybody a little ticket together. I believe it's already starting to take effect. Hopefully people are in here doing their jobs and doing their things. Hopefully we're gonna see how everything works. So one thing I just love is that they're able to come in here and kind of check into the area together. It's really nice. Okay, look, they can check out. Okay, so everybody's checked in. That's all good to go. And now we can see how all this takes place. So again, I want to see what other Sims are coming in here to do. Now, homegirl should definitely be in here tending to this chair, because we can't get anything done unless somebody does something. Now, what we can do is ask for makeups and hairstyles. So if you are just bringing a sim here and they don't have anything, I'm pretty sure this may be mods, but you can come in here and ask for a makeover or a hairstyle. That's really nice to know. I don't think we can buy. Oh wait, no, we can buy these items. So if you want to go home with some sacred and things like that, you can definitely buy the items. Okay, it looks like nobody's running this class. Ask to start a class. Yes, can we start a painting class, please? Whoever's gonna do it, can you start the painting class? I mean, there's supposed to be a lot going on here. Ask for mentoring. So listen, Mr. Panya Lee supposed to be over here running this class, but it looks like old girl's running this class. And she's not supposed to be doing that. Now listen, how your Sims act in your game, listen, I don't know. I try my hardest. I don't know what these employees are doing. They are not supposed to be working out and doing all that stuff. They're supposed to be doing their jobs. Go do your job. I done did all this to make sure it worked, and y'all not even doing your part. Okay, but she is teaching a little painting class, which is nice. Is he actually attending the class? Can we craft some candy over here, make some treats? Okay, looks like Sims can pretty much do their own little thing. Everything seems to be functioning how I want to. Okay, relax. Haven't seen anybody come here and eat at the Wingstop. They could definitely come purchase outfits, try on clothes and stuff like that. If all else fails when you come here and like the employees aren't doing anything, you don't want to set it up, you could definitely just come here and hire the people as you go. Like you can come in here and hire a bartender. You can tend the bar yourself. Like we could do the thing. Okay. Oh girl, look, she got her little painting. I'm over here trying to play. I'm supposed to be showcasing the bill. Mr. Panya Lee, you supposed to be doing your class over here and you're not doing it. And you supposed to be doing the spin class. They didn't trade his spots. Well, y'all, everything is looking very, very good. Did you come get your candy? Attempt to swipe. Okay, please don't swipe. Please don't swipe. I just built this place. Okay, look, cotton candy over there. Don't know why it's over there. But you know, clothing store. People in here getting his feet rubbed. All right. Everything is looking swell. There should definitely be way more people here. Everything is looking pretty good. I'm so happy with this build. It is taking me so long. I mean, like a month and a half in the making, but it is done. It is complete and it is now. You guys, this will definitely be in all of my future series. It is definitely a great lot to have for any purpose. And I can't wait to play in it and use it and all that good stuff. But thank y'all so much for tuning into this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved the shop and how it turned out. I have hours and hours and hours of footage to put together. So I don't know how long this is going to be, but if you stay tuned through the whole thing, I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Until next time, remember to stay beautiful, stay lovely, stay in a house, and have a grand day.